your #1 news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Now to our feature story. We all know about conch salad. It's a staple for Bahamians, and fruit salad is a familiar dish as well. But what about savory seasoned mango salad? One local entrepreneur has taken on this new innovative culinary venture. How do you mango? Well, you just have to make a stop at the Mango Bar.
It is an unusual business and one with customers who have an acquired taste, but it is something that is said to surely leave your taste buds wanting more. The Mango Bar is a new business located at the Les Fountain Plaza in Freeport, Grand Bahama. Proprietor Nikita Larota shares how she came up with the idea.
Back in February, I was home and I just was trying to brainstorm something that I can get into, because at the time I wasn't working. And I just was there brainstorming, and it clicked to my mind, because usually when me and my daughter travel, we would go to the mango spots in Miami and other places. We travel and we usually like it. So when I thought about it, I called in the room. I said, Jewel, what you think about we starting to do the season mangoes and we just do deliveries from home? So she's like, okay. And then I pitched the idea to a few of my friends, and they thought it was a good idea.
She says the home-based business grew quickly, causing her to find a new location.
The first time I did it on a Easter weekend at Bimini, because I was spending the weekend in Bimini. I was like, let me see how it goes. It went well, and then when I came back, I started doing deliveries from home until it started to become a bit strenuous, back and forth. And then I saw this and I asked if it was available, and then I just went from there.
And whether you like your mango ripe, green, or in between, Nikita says there's a wide variety of different flavors customers can choose from.
Lemon pepper, seasoning salt, garlic pepper, you have vinegar, lime, we have cayenne pepper, sriracha, hot sauce for the spicy lovers. Now I realize a lot of people now, they like the seasoning salt with lemon pepper. Everybody likes it with lime. For the ones who like it spicy, a lot of them get like the cayenne, the sriracha, the hot sauce. And it's like almost like, growing up when you were younger in a Bahamian household, you have the June plum, the juju, the ganap, that you put all your seasonings on. So it's like that. And then who isn't a mango lover?
She says the best part is that the fruit is available year-round, and it's something that the entire family can enjoy.
There's like, oh my God, we so like this. And then, husbands will come and say, oh, this is my wife kind of thing. And then the kids, so, every day it's growing. It is really, really good. And when you try the different combinations of seasonings, your mouth do a dance.
Now the Mango Bar is open from Tuesday through Saturday. You can find them on Instagram at _the Mango Bar or call 425-6200.
Rotary Club of Nassau stepping up to the plate to help the staff and students of the Moores Island School in Abaco. Rotarians making a significant donation this week, and education officials say they are more than grateful for this donation, as it will fill a void that has impacted education for many years.
The Rotary Club continuing to provide service above South throughout the islands. The organization recently making a significant contribution to the Moores Island All-Age School. District Superintendent for Abaco and the Keys, Dominique Russell, is thanking Rotary for the donation that helped to solve a long-standing issue at the school.
One of the issues we had at Moores Island All-Age is that when the power goes off, which was frequent, we would have to close school because the power was connected to the water as well. And staff would have to go home, students would have to go home. And the principal always made a noise about that. And when we got the opportunity and someone asked, what do we need? We knew that the generator is quite costly, and so we asked for that. And the Rotary came through, and we were able to get that generator so that the students and staff of Moores Island All Age could have school all year round whenever school is, in, and not have to, stop because they didn't have access to power and water.
Russell says Rotary also made some additional donations. However, the school is still in need of a new playground.
Rotary also donated with curriculum materials. We were able last year to obtain data plans for students as well as data plans for teachers. what we're trying to get is playground or some playground equipment for the school. Those are very costly, and that school has over 153 children, and so we would love to have a playground set for the students in lower primary as well as in the upper primary school.
The district superintendent is commending the team at Moores Island All-Age School for a job well done.
Mrs. Ruth May Davis, she and her team have done what I call a Herculean task in providing, quality learning engagements for our children. I've had teachers who were teaching in their cars after the hurricane, and so just the fact that they went beyond the call of duty to ensure that those children, receive an education. And I have to say, too, that a lot of persons from the mainland actually went to Moores Island after the Hurricane Dorian. So their numbers would have increased from, it was 118 students at the time to almost 200 children. And so Moores Island would have been, almost like a safe haven after the storm. And so we really wanted to make sure that they were able to operate and operate effectively.
It is the newest kid spot in town where the fun never ends. Fun City Cafe is a video arcade and game room located in the Brickhouse Plaza. Manager Bianca Wilkinson says it is a place that the whole family can enjoy.
Fun City was needed in Grand Bahama because we saw where it was such limited space and things for kids to do. We offer games, food, party packages. We have, like you said, the basketball, the rock climbing, the virtual game. We have the Grand Theft Auto game. We offer the bumper cars for kids. They don't want to leave. Our hour is definitely not good enough for them.
Wilkinson adding that the clean, safe environment is ideal for the youngsters.
We also do babysitting hours, whereas though you can drop off the kids and come back within an hour. We take your contact and your name, and we contact you like 10 minutes prior to the time of pickup.
Fun City Cafe is open from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. on weekdays and from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on weekends. Stay with us. Rumiko Knowles is up next with a check on sports.
Welcome to Sports on a Wednesday evening. Good evening all. I'm Rumiko Knowles. Topping sports as virtual learning continues for students across the country. One physical education teacher shares how he is utilizing the Ministry of Education's learning management system to keep his students active during their PE classes. For athletes, physical education is the most exciting subject of the day. PE teacher at Bartlett Hill Primary School, Ramon Deem, says everyone has their way of teaching, but his classes are all about moving and being active.
Well, starting the lesson off with exercises, because the majority of the day, they sit down in front of their computers. They're not moving. So I start off with a few exercises, get their body movement going, and then we jump straight into the lesson. Before, when they were at school, I used to do more of practical, whereas they are more hands-on. But now that they're not hands-on, I have to do it in reverse now.
And while some students may not have the sporting equipment needed for practical lessons, he substitutes that by teaching sports theory.
Who invented basketball? A lot of the Bahamian athletes who play basketball, like Buddy Hield, Jonquil Jones, get them familiar with these type of stuff so they know.
He also has quizzes for the students.
Like fun game quizzes, just not like a boring quiz, like fun games with interactive quizzes. They have different websites where kids can go on to play different games and quizzes. All right, so we try to make it as fun and creative as possible for the kids to stay engaged. But, we just have to try our best for right now.
Deem says the virtual physical education classes have been going well, and he only has attendance issues.
Because a lot of the kids, they probably don't have the Wi-Fi or the tablets to join into the PE classes. Okay, so that's the only problem I would say that. But for the most part, kids are really responding to it well, and they love what we do.
But like most, he's anxious for the students to return.
I can't wait. I am looking forward to that.
Switching gears now, sporting organizations across the country are eager to hear they can resume play. The Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, the Honorable Mario Boleg, says he is consulting with health officials.
Everyone wants to play. And I can personally say I can't give you an idea when sports will return, but I do believe, after discussion with my director, that we believe that the non-contact sports should be able to be played in a short order. But of course, we want to get my lead from my Minister of Health, which is Dr. Dowell, and from the PM.
Now, some non-contact sports include cricket, tennis, golf, bowling, pool, darts, bodybuilding, swimming, gymnastics, track and field, bicycle race, and volleyball. He says federations should submit their safety measures for approval.
We just asking the federations to provide the strategic protocols that they would put in place that make the Minister of Health and his team satisfied that we will keep COVID under control under these conditions with the non-contact sports, and then later on, as we control COVID, bring in the contact sports.
And that's a look at sports. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Ramiko Knowles. Until next time, make it a great one.